Welcome back, everybody, to the Sperm Donor Show. I'm savvyjinx.
I'm Twig, John Painter.
And I got a lot of shit on my mind right now. I was just talking to my boy Twig about how women and men are just so different. And the older I get, the more I feel like I don't know shit about women. I would think more experience would lead to more knowledge, and more knowledge I can apply out in the field. It's just not happening.
What field, dude? You're married.
Exactly. This is a home field.
You got a small field, dude. It's more like a racquetball court.
Oh, man. I don't know, man. The less I have in common, the less I understand. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. You guys need to shed some light on this subject for me, because I'm having a moment of unclarity.
What? Are you talking about divorce?
No, of course not. Of course not. Just,
Nobody talks about divorce. It just happens. That's the way it goes. At least in my personal experience.
I'm not even being specific here, but in general, women I talk to on a daily basis, which is not very many now, but, women I've worked with, women I've worked for.
You talking about your 5-year-old now, or?
She's going to be a woman soon. I'm sure you can understand being a parent of a 16-year-old paint.
Yeah, man, that's not a good age. Not at all. Not in the least.
I mean, you're the only, well, I guess you two are the single guys here. And maybe it's different. Maybe it's different because I don't want anything from my wife. I'm not trying to get in the pants anymore.
Well, I mean, sometimes I think I kind of miss having a girlfriend, but then I remember being in relationships and thinking, God, man, this sucks. Like, this really sucks. And
Yeah, I'm cool with where I'm at. I don't necessarily need anything from women.
You need something.
Well, yeah, we all need something. Don't get me wrong.
Needs.
But as far as the woman thing goes, man, they could do whatever. I just really don't fucking care.
I think they can do whatever too, and
well, that's their problem.
Not have any responsibility or accountability for what they do or say.
Women are always like pussycats, man. They're exactly like pussycats. They're just independent,
Fickle.
Yeah, they'll come around when
they feel like
that's
it.
Right.
Oh wait, I need attention. Let me go sit on his lap. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do my shit. So I'll see you later. I might be back in a week and a half when I can't find any food.
And not to say that every issue that I have with my wife or vice versa is always her fault or always my fault. It's always some form of miscommunication, some other outside influences causing stress. Times are hard. Economic times are difficult these days. Things are tough, and I get it. But the statement that I make almost every time we have an argument, that we can just agree to disagree, not to say that the conversation's over, but as long as we don't always have to see eye to eye.
Yeah.
It's going to be impossible. No one's always going to see eye to eye. So when we have those gaps in communication or those gaps in, just our relationship, flowing easily, it's almost like getting the flu. You get the flu, you get sick, you burn all that bad shit out of your system, you build up immunity so the next time you're stronger. And I think that's, at least in my relationship, because I have a good relationship with my wife, I think that's all fighting is for us. It's like purging. We need to get all this shit off our chest. We need to get all this animosity or resentment, off. Let's get it out. Let's get it out in the open, and let's move on.
So you're saying you have the flu right now? I mean,
your marriage has the flu.
I think our marriage has the flu. I don't think it's swine flu. It's not H1N1. But a little sick, a little sick right now. Nothing, it's not fatal. It's not terminal. Just a little chicken soup.
Oh, it's terminal, my friend.
Taking a soup or taking a shit.
It's almost like herpes. It could go away and hide for a little bit, but eventually it's going to come back.
That's why you got to address it. That's why you can't just let things fester. You have to attack it. You have to attack it.
I think the whole communication problem, I mean, now that I'm out of a relationship, I I really look at it as cultural differences, you know. Women are
You mean like gender differences?
Cantonese,
Oh, okay.
and I'm over here speaking English. You're really never going to get anything accomplished, but if you got some hand signals, it can help things out.
Like a middle finger?
Well, the middle finger is a common tool for the man, but, you know, that brings me to another point. I mean, I've never seen a chick know how to flip the bird, dude. It's like, it's all the knuckles down and it's like this,
Oh, that's
you
right.
know, it's like, what the fuck is that, dude? I mean, how old are you, 6? Can't you come up with some creativity? I mean, it's not even a bird. It just looks like a dildo or something, dude, with the fucking balls all scrunched at the bottom.
He's got ascended
You know.
testicles.
I mean, back in the 80s, we had the half bird, and then it developed into the full bird.
Full
But,
bird is like-
you know, I don't know. I don't know if that's a woman thing or just I don't use it frequently kind of thing.
Maybe.
You know? I know how to flip the bird, dude. When I fucking flip it, I'll flip it. But
Maybe I need a translator to be able to speak to my wife. You know,
We all do.
I'm speaking through.
Right.
You know, I'm speaking a different language. She's speaking a different language. I need an interpreter.
yeah,
Yeah, that's counseling.
you have to kind of
Very
treat it like the
It's not that
United
serious.
Nations. You know, it's something you got to work on. I mean,
Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm being a
But-
stubborn knucklehead.
but that's really the fucked up thing about it is it's always the guys who need to work on it. You don't understand me. You don't get what I'm saying. Well, we talked about it on one of our previous shows is, you know, well, speak in fucking complete sentences.
Wow.
You know, that would help. That starts off everything. You know what I always got from my wife is, you're too deep. Too deep, dude. Number one, you don't even fucking give it up, so I can't even get in deep enough to fucking feel your pubic hair. But, I'm too deep, you know. Well, maybe I am, but why don't you fucking listen to what I'm saying? You know?
It goes back to what you're saying. You're speaking a different language.
Exactly. And, you know, we talk about it a lot, Savvy, is how people aren't good listeners. It's like, you know, you get that first 2/3 of a sentence out, and they're already cranking away in
Right.
their brain,
Mhm.
looking for the rebuttal. And yeah, but, well, you did this, da-da-da. And I think that applies to all people, but
Well, think about it. We have classes to help us write better. We have reading classes. We have speech classes. We have all kinds of communication classes, but no listening classes.
Hey, that's right.
There's reading comprehension. You know, there's no
should be
listening classes.
speech comprehension. I think the thing that comes closest to that would be like debate. You know, is you really have to listen to the whole argument
Right.
to formulate your own rebuttal. But yeah, people are not good listeners anymore, and that takes away from the communication. You know, is you can say, okay, I did something wrong, and they're like, yeah, motherfucker admitted he did something wrong. This is what he did wrong. I'm gonna fucking tell him exactly what he did wrong. Well, wait, hold on. I just told you what I did wrong. But let me get into the who, what, where, when, why, and the situation of why I did what I did that was wrong. You know? Yeah, I told you. Flat out. Just, hey, I did this wrong. And I don't think people are accepting when you go into explaining the